My theme is shifted reality. So this is basically something I faced during this lockdown. मतलब it's a very personal project जो कि मैंने एक global scale में लेके किया है. So you will see that as it develops. So the keywords that came to my mind was like virtual emotions, like abstract, lost in fantasy, futuristic, transcendent. It was because like we were trapped in our homes, so हम mobiles, laptop, tablets इन सब चीजों में like खोए रहते थे पूरा दिन भर, and we were like trying to find joy from these internet sources, and we were so engrossed in doing this that we lost the distinction between virtuality and reality. So the line between those two became blurred, and soon like my realities started echoing like imaginary fantasies. I started daydreaming, and I was like finding a kind of digital escapism, as you can see in my keywords over here. So digital escapism, like through music, art, and like random imagination, it was all due to those virtual influences and some images related to those keywords. You can clearly see the portrayal of those keywords like dissociation, fantasy, psychedelic thoughts, illusion, nostalgia. ये सारे emotions I'm pretty sure हम सब ने experience किए इस lockdown में. So you could see all those through these images. So very technical, very virtual, since that reality is getting blurred. Then I did some trend research, like the forecast for 2022, 2023, and there were like elements of like layering, switch, as you can see, decorative vests. They were like pairing of lots of innerwear and outerwear, exchanging it, and clear layering, as you can see over here. I have mentioned the little details, and the mix of short and long because to enhance the silhouette. And for men's, there were some decorative vests, like similar to the women's, like inner or outer wear ka jaise combination. And there were large pants. So these were some forecast for 2022 and 2023. And these were some print and color forecast for the year of 2022 and 2020. As you can see, like the use and like the use of digital prints and those technical colors are on the rise. So these totally suited my theme. So I picked these images. This is my mood board. And like in short, if I have to say, this is, a like a vision into my mind. Like after I like got dissociated from reality. So like what was the state of my mind getting into that? Like you can see the splash of technical colors and digital echoing those signals, those random blurring of thoughts, everything related to my keywords. So these were basically inspiration for print. Then for the silhouette and the like placement of those pins, I like searched up some designers. As you can see, these are some designer inspirations who have done similar kind of works. So I put those together to take inspiration from them. As you can see, they have used those metallic fabrics and the implication of those prints, how they have layered. So these are a few designers whose works I really loved. Next comes my client profile. So as I said, those were my personal thoughts, and I think many young people like me went through similar kind of experience. So my collection was basically for us and for them, like the age group between 18 to 25. So the young adults, the influencer. So I put a little bit of description about them, and my collection is like for the post pandemic era, because like now we are in lockdown, so I wanted to create something like when this is over, so they will go out and just explore the world, since they have been trapped for so long. So they are very bold and bright and love subtle splash of colors, they love experimentation. So this is generally the generation of fashion influencers. So my clientele profile are basically them. This is my color palette. So since those kind of uncertainty has been a new normal for us, so the consumers need a very mood boosting palette, like something that will give them optimistic vibe, something that will give them joy. So these bright and neon kind of colors, I think, like suits to those kind of mood. For the exploration, I was very confused at first because I got a direction for my print, but I did not have a direction for my silhouette. Like, what kind of silhouette should like this thing like use? So I was like, I thought people were layering up different kinds of pieces in the lockdown. Like, suppose for a Zoom meeting, somebody wore a shirt, then a pajama pant on like. Uh, then some people were wearing lingerie and put a shirt on top of it. They were mixing different types of silhouette. They were wrapping up a dupatta, draped it around their body. Like you could see many influencers on Instagram do this kind of trends. So like the youth were experimenting with the styles in their homes. So these are basically loungewear, like inspired from the loungewear pieces, but it is for my resort wear collection. So it has elements of everything, like street, lounge, and resort wear, so that like it will have the elements of comfort. It will give a very vibrant look so that you can wear it and travel. Resort wear, which means like travel, you can take pictures while traveling. So that is what I had in my mind. As you can see, these pieces, you can see those loungewear sling dresses that inspired for the dress wear, some silhouette, another dress. This is a shirt with a corset on top. Again, the corset is inspired from the lingerie. This is also another deconstructed shirt with some sheer layerings. Another dress with corsets, and then some pants as well, because you wear pants at home, but those pants will have elastic waistband, since I wanted to incorporate those loungewear silhouette. So every pant and every skirt is having elastic waistband to give that extra comfort. Like suppose you are traveling outside and you come back to your hotel or come back to your home and suddenly you want to rest, you can do that. So keeping that in mind, and some skirts as well, some skirts and some deconstructed shirt. You can see these are just two panelings of a shirt. This is also asymmetric shirt with shorts, and another paneling to make it look like a skirt with elastic waistband for the comfort, and corsets layered on top of it or on bottom of it. So out of these, I took like guidance from our project head. Then this is my range plan. Out of all, like I wanted to also incorporate one menswear amongst this, so that I can show this theme also like extends to them. So my collection has 7 pieces, since we were given the option of minimum 5 and maximum 9 outfits. So I chose 7 because 7 is also my favorite number. So then this is my final lineup, which has like I tried to balance it out. It has two wired cup corsets, two gathered cup corsets, and there are two short pants. There are two long white pants, and there are two long sleeved t-shirts, you can see, sorry, shirts, and two asymmetrical cropped shirts. There is one slip dress and there is one men's vest. So to make it more cohesive, I tried to balance one element in at least two outfits, so the entire collection will look a bit cohesive. Then this is my fabric. For the sheer, there is silk organza, and for the print, I chose silk satin. These were basically after like a research on what kind of fabric like can be used for digital prints without ruining it, without ruining the quality, and it can stay for longer period of time. So after those research, I chose this fabric: silk satin chiffon, silk satin. There is one cotton satin, and these are some prints I developed. In total, I have developed 6 prints, like experimenting, playing with colors and all. But for my final collection, I used only 3 out of them, because a lot of prints would have ruined it. So these are the first 2 prints that I developed. You can see like my keywords in those themes. Those flowing of thoughts and the dissociation of my mind with those colors. These are very random direction of paint. Again, this is my state of mind, which I expressed through those prints. These were all all over prints, these four, and these two are placement prints, like just a collage type of art, so that like I could have placed in a, if I later I design a t-shirt or something, but I did not use these two. These were just initial development which I have put. So my final design lineup, at first I have put in pairs so that you can see it closely, the details and everything. These are the first two outfits from my lineup, with all over print, and the other one has shorts and a skirt. You can actually remove this skirt. That was my whole idea. Like you are like wearing this and going on the street and traveling, then you come home and remove the sheer skirt, and the inner part is a pajama short, so just wear that and lounge around. These two, it's that sling dress with the corset pairing and another skirt with a shirt, asymmetric shirt, cropped shirt. Very comfortable pieces with elements of both street and resort. Another three. So this first one is a short dress with a corset on top of it, and the men has a shirt on with like uh, like deconstructed sleeves with very loose pants and a vest, and another one pajama pants with a two-paneled shirt. It's also deconstructed shirt. So this is my entire lineup. um, Together. Then I made the specification sheet with the swatch details of it, with the size chart and the materials that were used. These are done for each garment. The size chart, the materials. These were obviously based out of my imagination, since I couldn't do any sample or make any toil. We were supposed to make this collection in real, but we couldn't do that because of the pandemic. So all through my imagination. All seven outfits. And this is a very rough cost sheet, because again, I couldn't go to the market and explore the fabrics, and even for the print there were like two to three sources that I found online, from which I could have like made given the order for digital print, but they were uh, like sadly closed down due to COVID, and we are not making the collection right now, so they couldn't give me an exact price rate for my print. So these are all based off just internet research and approx rounding up of this. This would have been my main like showstopper outfit, so I have done the cost sheet of this one as a reference. So in the end, I have put the description of my project, which is shifted reality. I put this in the end because I wanted to carry you out through my story, like how that project developed, how that story developed, and what was my purpose. So if I had put this in the front, then I think there would have been some confusion. So let me just read it out. This is a theme born out of the virtual state of mind of the youth who were stuck in lockdown past this pandemic. So the collection showcases a mixture of resort wear and loungewear to meet the conscious needs of today's youth. It can be styled in multiple ways to provide a comfortable fit for home or an attire to travel. Buy less, wear more is the trend. Hence, a new category was born to create that balance. Balance is the future. Thank you.